I have a story for you guys. A couple weeks ago, I was looking to do some planning for my upcoming spring break trip, and everything was so expensive. Because apparently you have to book these trips weeks in advance, or else you're gonna have to start stripping to make enough dough cash moolah to stay one night at Holiday Inn at the beach, and I really don't want to do that again. Because last time... just kidding, I would never do that. Really though, I was planning on going to old Key West, Florida. You know, it's a nice place and has a nice beach. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a nice spring break with never-ending heat and frat bros as far as the eye can see? I was looking at deals on some hotels and everything was super expensive. But then I saw this resort had a 30% off deal and I thought, whatever it looks like, I don't care, I'm broke as hell. I was literally just about to book it because forget research, right? But then I decided to take a look at the description. And then I saw it said, clothing optional resort. And I was taken aback. I was confused on why a nudist resort had such a great deal and had 4.2 stars of rating. Wait, 4.2 stars? That means some people had to give it a negative review, and that's how I came up with this video. I thought it'd be a great idea just to see some negative nudist resort reviews and see what could possibly be wrong with these resorts. Does the breakfast leave more to be desired? Are the amenities not worth the admission price? Are the hotels and resorts completely filled with old people? Probably, but let's find that out right now. Maybe, I don't know, if I got 300 subs, then maybe I'll head up one of these places for a vlog. Only one way to find out. Please. Oh fuck, I almost fell off. Alright, so I found an amazing location and... Oh, it's only like an hour away from me. Alright, guys, end the video. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh fuck. Good old Sunny Sands Resort. I mean, it looks like a nice place to be honest. When Google pulls up photos from the location, we get this. Looks absolutely lit. I saw one of the only negative reviews here, which I guess is a good sign, but it's a novel. Randy Davidson did not enjoy his time. He said, "The day I arrived, the owner had just fired the manager. The maintenance man quit days later. The hot tub didn't work for a week during a cold spell. Since then, she's fired replacement managers as well. There seems to be a problem working for this owner. More importantly, the owner's replacement help ran a truck on the side of my rig while I was leaving the resort." Oh, okay, so only a few minor issues. She told me to get a few estimates and she'd write a check. I'm a trusting fool and left assuming she'd honor those words. Blah blah blah, end of the story. She didn't end up paying the guy for running into his car when Randy was staying at the resort. You know, the typical resort experience. I think this man's expectations are way too high. Randy here has probably experienced the cream of the crop of nudist resorts, with hot babes everywhere you look, with people who don't run their trucks into you and have working jacuzzis, you know, the expensive kind. You can't go to the middle of a small town in Florida of all states. Trust me, it's as crazy as the stories say down here, and expect 5-star service. And is it the resort's fault? No, not at all. No, I actually feel bad. They responded with, "We are new owners and trying our best to make everyone happy. So sorry." Man, they're just trying their best, you know? Dealing with what they've been given. You think they can replicate this amount of happy immediately? It takes time to perfect the perfect formula of nudist resorts sometimes. And shame on Randy for not being tolerant to thousands of dollars of damage to his truck. Moving on. Okay, I found another nudist RV camping resort in Georgia. You know, not too far away from here. You know, go from this one in Kissimmee, Florida, all the way to Georgia. Straight shot. Summer work's gonna be dope. We got another paragraph from Bob here. And I'm not being ageist, but all these people are 50 and up. I'm not sure why that is, but it's just an observation I'm making. The resort is run by someone who's given up. Treats her customers as they're a nuisance. Asked the owner to raise the water temperature in the jacuzzi a little as it was too cold to use. What is it with nudist resorts and why are they always breaking? You don't think it gets clogged because of people, you know, in it, right? Her answer was to drain the water out. Owner posted sign outside of men's room in the bathhouse that men are not allowed to use the inside showers. The Wi-Fi is not for customers' use. Had to walk through knee-high grass between RV and pool, but spent days mowing around her office and house. Yada yada, didn't have a good experience because the owner didn't care, so... that's always a good sign. This is just a small part, but I think it's an essential topic for a nudist resort. If you're a nudist and traversing knee-high or taller grass, that can get all up in there and... I don't know why I did that motion. And get all up in your bits. You don't want to go be naked with other people after that traumatizing experience. Not to mention bugs crawling everywhere. Just no. So I guess when it comes to nudist resorts, from these two examples, maintenance is an issue. Maybe the owners just want an excuse to get naked people together and aren't concerned with jacuzzi upkeep and responsible drivers coming from these two glaring reviews. Believe it or not though, they did have some positive reviews, like Charlie saying he's been over at the Sandy Sands for about 40 times, which is nice, you know? It's dope to be supporting small businesses in this time of crisis. While these might seem like bad places to hang out, I think I might have found the motherland of nudist resorts. Again, right in my backyard. Florida, what are we doing? This one has an amazing 4.6 stars with 618 reviews, which is great, but that still means that some people had negative reactions to this place, and oh boy. I mean, Will said it best when he said, "Everyone is naked." Well, that's kind of like the whole point of the nudist resort, but I just imagine he walks in after scoring an amazing hotel deal because all the other ones are booked, and then he walks in, sees the naked concierge, and says, "Everyone's naked." Then of course naturally says the exact same thing in a Google review. Oh my god. No. Wait. I was looking at the photo overview thing again, and there's a children's play place. The nudist mentality and mindset is that it takes away the perspective of sexuality, I think, and that you see people as just people and not naked people with private parts. But kids is just too much for me. You know, there's always creeps out there and probably chilling in these spots for those kind of reasons. And subjecting kids to this when they're that young and can't decide for themselves is just harmful. Gross, yucky, ugh. Just to sum it up. Okay, we're not getting that deep. Moving on. This person didn't even bother giving a review onto why it sucked, but the owner just replied, "Oh, what went wrong?" I don't know why I included this, I just think it's so funny. Maybe the owner thinks something is like mentally wrong with the person leaving the review, or was like dropped in the head before reviewing them. I don't know. Is that funny? And last but not least, Tony hitting a home run here. Tony says, "Disgusting. It wasn't bad until I saw a naked old man had to bend down and pick up his keys." Bam, laying it all on the line. Calling it like he sees it, not coming to play around. Tony is about his business. Tony came for hot chicks, not some old men balls. Come on, bro. So if old guys bending over just isn't for you, clearly the minority on this channel, I would not recommend coming here. But here the owner comes, coming in to get a tussle with Tony, saying, "Unfortunately, what's disgusting is this gross example of ageism and body shaming." Yeah, I mean, kind of right though, but that's not funny. Ugh. If that's the whole point of nudist colonies and Big Tony's complaining about it, you're in the wrong community, my man. Maybe he was just a, nudist visitor coming in to dip his toe in the nudist pool. Yeah. He thought there was gonna be sexy chicks like Miss Fanny from Robots, or me running around everywhere. Well, let me tell you something, Tony. This kind of genetic blessing only comes around once in a millennium. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to a nudist resort, Tony. Not doing it. Reviewing all these reviews, there are some legitimate complaints. You know, owners of the property crashing residents' trucks, jacuzzi not working, possibly clogged, and old guy balls running rampant. And if I have enough of these reviews to make 10 more videos, and trust me, I do, maybe just don't go. Just stay inside. It seems way less populated with old guy balls. Let me know if you guys have had any experiences at these places and have noticed the same. Alright guys, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. Well, my camera died, but we're just gonna use this one now. Like I said before, thank you so much for watching. I'm trying to hit 300 subs by the time I could leave this house, so probably never, but just subscribe anyway. I make videos making fun of stupid trends, stupid people, including myself, yes. So if that interests you, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Alright everybody, I love you so much. I'll see you next week. Bye.